Amber joins us now. She works in parish evangelization, and she's here to talk about disciples in mission. But before we start, congratulations, June 2nd.
Yes.
You're expecting a baby?
A little baby. We're excited.
Number two?
Number two. Yeah,
oh, that is awesome.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
I'm so jealous, I have to tell you, because I'm a huge baby fan, and I'm now in my 50s, so I will no longer have any more babies. But I love just holding babies.
Do you love changing their diapers? Because you can come over anytime.
Let me tell you, I became like Mario Andretti pit team of changing diapers.
Okay.
I was so fast, it was unbelievable. Well, Amber, tell us about your work.
Well, I work specifically implementing and supporting Disciples in Mission, the Cardinal's pastoral plan for the Archdiocese of Boston. But I do two particular things. I directly work with my team in putting on workshops that are oriented towards evangelization and discipleship. And those are big, long, one-day events, and it's actually open to the public. And so anybody's welcome to come. It's a really fun day. And the second thing I do is I support and help the pastors and his staff in whatever way they want, but particularly in writing and helping them implement their local pastoral plan. So after all these workshops and all of this thing, they come out with a plan that they're going to implement in their parishes. So I help with all the little pieces of that, making that happen.
If you had to give a definition of disciples in mission, what would it be?
I would say, Disciples in Mission is really helping parishes focus on evangelization and disciple making in their local area, in their culture.
Now, I think I know the answer to this, by the way. Is there such a thing as a typical day for you?
No. I mean, there's typical things I do every day, but I say throughout the week, it's really those two things that I had already talked about. So a great thing about my job is I get to travel all around the Archdiocese and visit people in their own parishes and their own homes. And so I get to talk to pastors and their staff and find out what are the different things they need and try to, connect them with people or see how I can help. But also putting on those workshops. So like I said before, the evangelization and discipleship one, but if a pastor asks for something very specific, I will come and do a workshop for that. So for instance, I've done hospitality training. That's a really big thing for the new evangelization. So how are parishes...
Welcoming.
Yeah, being really welcoming, but also how are we being welcoming in the way that it helps cultivate a life of evangelization and discipleship in our parish. But also something that you probably would enjoy, new media.
Oh, that's good, yeah. And so, very important.
And very important, especially for a millennial like myself. I'm not going to call the parish. I'm going to Google the parish and look at your website. So, pastors and their staff are really getting attuned to this and trying to think and how to navigate those. So different workshops like that, hospitality, like I said before, lecturing, and just a whole bunch of different things. So
we live in a different world today, Amber. For me, it's a little bit scary having two teenagers and a little one, a little younger than that, 10.
Yeah.
What are some of the challenges that these parish face in today's world?
Well, there's a lot of challenges, but really what the real challenge is, it's the same challenge that it's always been. And Jesus Christ gives us that at the end of the Gospel of Matthew, to go and make disciples. I don't know if you're hearing a theme in what I'm telling you. Because, so what are we doing really well in our parishes that are evangelizing and making disciples? And where are the opportunities that we have to evangelize and make disciples? So it's really zoning in on that, I think, is the opportunity and the challenge would be the real thing.
Do you see in today's world, Amber, that people really are just waiting to be invited, and that it's our responsibility as Catholics, and it is our responsibility, to go out there and evangelize?
Yeah, I mean, if you just really look at yourself, and when you come into a new environment, what do you want more than anything? You want to be known, so when I come to a new parish, like, is somebody going to invite me, know my name, invite me back next week? That's really what it's about, We can do all of wonderful programming, and it's a wonderful thing to do to help cultivate the life of discipleship, but being known is really at the center of evangelization and discipleship.
Now, you're a young woman.
Yes.
And, and today you hear this all the time, oh, what's going to happen to the future of the church? And not only the future, you're the presence of the church, the presence of the church. What made you decide to do this?
Well, looking back, so first, I always like to talk about my parents because they gave me the foundation of, just, it was okay to talk about our Lord, and it was great to be Catholic. It was part of our family life. And then I went to college, and that's where I really met some strong disciples. And in that, I was like, no matter what I do in my life, using my talents that the Lord has given me, I really want to proclaim Him. So a lot of things happened in my life, and I ended up here because I was passionate about evangelization and discipleship, and the diocese is very forward thinking, and there was not a job like this really anywhere else in the world, if I could be so bold. And so I really stepped into kind of the unknown, and it's been a beautiful opportunity for me.
And look at now, you ended up here.
And
talking about God.
I know.
And here you are on TV.
Praise God.
Well, Amber, thanks so much.
Yeah.
Keep up the great work.
Thank you, and you as well.
Special prayer for you the first week of June.
Thank you,
Well,
everyone.
And boy or girl, it's a gift we can't wait.
I know, we
You'll
can't
have to
wait
tell
either.
us.
Thank you so much.